Hi all, this is our new project AI-based weather forecasting system. The aim of this project is to develop an AI-based weather forecasting system using Raspberry Pi that can predict the probability of rainfall using real-time temperature and humidity rate. This system uses machine learning to provide localized, low-cost and real-time rainfall prediction for short-term and long-term forecasting. So weather forecasting plays an important role in agricultural, disaster management and daily planning. However, traditional weather forecasting systems are expensive depending upon the large scale infrastructure like satellite and weather station. This system often fail to provide accurate and local predictions. In this project, we developed an AI-based weather forecast system using Raspberry Pi. In this system, we use the DHT11 temperature and humidity sensor to collect the real-time data, and the data compare with our ML part that are also we collect from the last some temperature and humidity value from the real time. So majorly we can use in this system for smart agriculture to help farmers to plan irrigation, sowing and harvesting, and help for local weather monitoring, used in disaster management. These are the major uses for this, and mainly it is we are developed for small weather stations to research projects. So now we can see that hardware requirements and the working for this project. So in here we are mainly using the Raspberry Pi as the main controller, and in here this one is the DHT11 sensor which will collect the temperature and humidity by in real time, and this is the LCD display. This is for we use like to display the output. So now I will explain the working for this project. So actually the DHT11 sensor will collect the temperature and humidity by real time, and it will compare with the ML part. So whether the rainfall there is any chance for rainfall or not, like that it will predict. So mainly we are using to predict for 1 hour, like coming 1 hour there is any chance for rainfall, like we are predicting, and with the basis of that 1 hour we will predict the next 24 hours there is any chance for rain or not, like that we are implementing in here. So in here in output we will show the graph also for the 1 hour plot and a 24 hours plot. So now we will see the actual output for this project.
Start.
Okay, now this Raspberry Pi is connected with this monitor. So this is the Raspberry Pi interface. So this one is our folder. So in here we can see that this one is the data set for the previously collected data, and this one is the best model. We are using the random forest model to predict the coming chance for rainfall or not. So in here this one is this CSV file will collect the real-time data from the DHT11 sensor, and it will store in here. Okay, so now we will see the final code for this project. So this is the final code for this project. So in here we will load that random forest model, and this one is the list model, and so in here we can see that this one is the real-time value taken from the DHT11 stored in that Excel sheet. So also this one we will in here we will create two pictures like prediction graph, and we will see that. So now when I run this code, at that time here we can see that the rainfall model is loaded. So now the temperature value and humidity is printing in here. So in here also we can see that the chances for rain. So now I will increase the temperature by rubbing this DHT11. It will increase. So now we can see that there is a change in the prediction. Okay, now in here we can see that the temperature is increased to 29, and also the humidity was in only 62 something. At that time the percentage of the rain is 45%. First we will see like that 60% chance. So after changing the humidity and temperature, it will compare with our data sets and it will predict. So in the LCD display, in here also we can see that the rain for next 1 hour. So in here we can see 65% of chance for next 1 hour, 64 now it is changing. So that this output also will display in here. So now we will see the graph for this one. So wait, I will stop this. and in here we can see that this one is the prediction for next 1 hour. When I open this, so in here we can see that, so in the x-axis it show like the timestamps, and y-axis it's the probability for the chance for rain. So this one is the lowest chance, like 45% low chance. At that time the temperature and humidity is that compared to ml is not matching, so at that time it will predict 45%. So this one is the prediction for the rain for next 1 hour. By base of this prediction, it will predict the next 24 hour. Like so, in here we can see that there is a chance for in between 67% to chance of rain for the next coming 24 hours. For this is predicted by using that 1 hour prediction. So actually this one is the complete working for this project. So now it is completed. Okay, thank you.